and attend, and the outcomes of the meetings of the school's parliament are sent to local government and then higher government.
At a Liverpool City Council meeting, the Student Prime Minister addresses the Education Committee about the issue of free travel for school pupils.
We believe in this city that education should not be limited financially. We believe that you should not be stopped from attending school or college or getting a proper education just because you can't afford the bus fare.
We all have the right to free education up to the age of 18, and then you have the option to go to university, which costs, or to start work.
There's no support after you leave school, like no one forces you to go to university because it's upon yourself to pay for it.
And recently university fees have been raised to a maximum of £9,000, which a lot of people can't afford.
Education is free in our own countries to the age of 18. It has the capacity to create compassionate, tolerant and informed human beings. It can prepare us for the responsible and active local and global citizenship with the confidence to engage in the political process and to stand up for what we believe. It might also provide opportunities to expand our horizons. A look back invited us to consider the experience of education and its aims. In 1854, Charles Dickens, in his novel Hard Times, pilloried a grim and inhibiting teaching style prevalent in English schools. Is school to be enjoyed or endured?
Thomas Gradgrind, sir, a man of realities, a man of facts and calculations, a man who proceeds upon the principle that 2 and 2 are 4 and nothing over, and who is not to be talked into allowing for anything over, with a rule and a pair of scales and a multiplication table always in his pocket. Sir, ready to weigh and measure any parcel of human nature and tell you exactly what it comes to. Thomas Gradgrind, owner of the school, Mr. McClokenchild, the schoolmaster, and the important visitor swept their eyes over the inclined plane of little vessels, then and there arranged in order, ready to have imperial gallons of facts poured into them until they were full to the brim.
You, girl 20.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Sissy Jupe, sir.
Sissy, that is a stupid name. Your name is Cecilia.
It's what my father calls me, sir.
Your father is an idiot.
No, sir, he's not. He trains horses in the circus.
The circus will have none of that circusy shenanigans around here.
Yes, sir.
What is the definition of a horse?
A horse. An animal?
Sit down, you stupid girl. Facts! 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 A horse is a quadruped.
At the same time, in Italy, Maria Montessori was pursuing more enlightened methods of teaching and learning, methods which were later to be adopted worldwide.
In the old days, teachers were strict, and they taught lessons by imposing learning by heart. Students had to obey, and that's all.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Have you memorized the poem?
No, sir, I haven't studied it very well. Nel mezzo del cammino di nostra vita mi ritrovai nel mezzo del cammino di nostra vita mi ritrovai
on your knees in the corner. So next time you will study.
Thanks to Maria Montessori's revolutionary ideas, teaching methods have changed, and students are respected. Teaching and learning will be even more creative, like this.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss.
Is everything all right?
Yes, Miss.
What can you tell me about the poem that we discussed yesterday?
I don't know it by heart, but for me it is a very special meaning. In fact, Dante has taken me a wonderful journey.
Well done, that's exactly what we are trying to experience here.
Maria Montessori was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times in 1949, 1950 and 1951 for her creativity in education, but died in 1952 without obtaining it. Her ideas have been adopted